Alright, hello everybody. It's your boy D-Alber here. It's been a while, but today I am bringing you one of my favorite archetypes, one of the most cancerous released ones in a while, and it is Water Painter Numerons. Uh, you know, since the Create a Card project by Konami is on at the moment, I think it was the right time to do another Water Painter profile. Last one I did was with Rainbow News, which wasn't that good. But yeah, this is just another variant you can use. Is it good? It's better than just plain weather painters alone. The problem is that you can get Nibiru really easy, but if you get Nibiru with weather painters, you already won the game, right? So yeah, let's just go into it. It's for fun, but for weather painters, we really need a field spell or something of sorts, link to something like that. All right, let's just go into it, shall we? There's not a lot of surprises in the deck, not anything that you wouldn't expect. So let's just start with 3, the Weather Painter Snow. This is your main starter. When you normal summon it, you can activate one of your Weather Painter spells or traps directly from your deck, which is really good. As we run the 3 Thunder, uh, this one you can destroy one face-up trap or spell card you have, activate another one from your deck, which is really good as well. 2, Sun, just because of there are a little bit of combos with it. I'll show it in a little bit. Well, I would show it more like tell about it. But yeah, you can destroy one. If it's in the graveyard, you can destroy one face-up spell you have, and then set one. It's a really weird +1/-1 situation. I don't really like using him, but he's probably one of the least worst weather painters, especially in this variant. And we run the one Aurora. She's kind of the big girl of the group. She only has 2200 attack though. But when she's up, you can't. Well, if she's normal summoned, you can place face up one of your barrels or traps from your hand, and also your spells and traps from the wire painters or canvas can't be targeted or destroyed. So yeah, there's that. I guess the honorary, just to end with the honorary weather painter, the Metaltron. As you play this, I think he's great. He's a great boss monster. He can be a it's sad that it's a normal summon, but it's whatever. He can be your new metal. Your boss monster can't be affected by whatever you attribute to summon it. So if you attribute one spell, one trap, and one monster, he's immune to everything, and people won't go over it. So yeah, that's it for the weather painters. Now moving on. Uh, just run a little bit more of monsters. The 3 Numeron walls. I am not running one for one. I run out of space. You can run that if you want to special summon this guy. If you have no monsters, you can either send it to the graveyard from the field or discard it to activate one of your Numeron spells directly from your deck, which is really good. It's the starter. It has a lot of synergy with Weather Painters because Weather Painters banish themselves to activate their effects. Therefore, you will never have monsters in your field, and then you can go into your Numeron after you go into that. Other than that, I run 2 hand traps. This can be of your choosing. I'm running Droll and Lockbird just because of the way I play with my friends and stuff. They do a lot of searching and stuff, but I would probably recommend either Ghost Lurker or Effect Baylor. Or Infinite Impermanence would be probably the best one to run. And I run the new edition 2 Kaijus. Back from my original weather painter deck profile, just because you can sacrifice a monster, attack it with weather painters, and tribute it off, and return it to the hand with your trap card. It's a really cool interaction, and Dragoon is now in the meta, so you need something to get rid of it, and this is your auto Dragoon. Like, yeah, you can be targeted and stuff, but you can just tribute it with a Kaiju, and whether there are a lot of resources as well. So yeah, that's it for the monster lineup. It's not that big. You could probably change the radius a little bit, but of course this is just like however you want to build your deck. Other than that, moving towards spells, we'll run 3 canvas, which are the 3 snowy canvas. These are your starter. You can banish your weather painters to search any weather card from your deck. Yeah, it's pretty good. Other than that, I guess the Numeron stuff. It's the 3 Numeron network with its terraforming, which is not shiny because I don't know where my shiny one is. The pretty much the start of the deck. You can send one Numeron spell from your deck directly to graveyard to copy the effect, which lets you, and also your Numeron monsters can activate their effects without discarding XY materials. Yep. Sorry for that. As always, you know I'm too lazy to cut, so this is gonna stay there. Because memes. Alright. Yeah, it's really busted, because with that, you send your Numeron calling. On the play 2 of you only need 2. You'll never summon your guys more than twice. Also, if you draw them, they're like dead cards. You cannot do anything with them. But it lets you go into the Numeron. You probably already know about all of that. So yeah, that's our Numeron and Weather Painter package. It's really small. But not really. It's just a lot of dead space in this deck, honestly. You can pretty much add whatever you want. For draw spells, we run 3 Memories of Hope and the 1 Pot of Avarice. I am still testing stuff. Like Memories of Hope, it's amazing. If you open with it, I generally, since you're probably gonna get Nibiru anyways, I tend to go to my 4 XYCs and then activate one of them, and you just draw 4 for free. It's +3 at best. So there is no reason not to play it. The Avarice, depending of the line of plays you go with your extra deck, it's up whenever you want it to be, just because of the Numerons. Because you can link and stuff, climb, do stuff like that. So yeah, you could probably change this for either an extravagance, although I wouldn't recommend it, or desires, or whatever spell of your choosing. You could probably even run a reasoning, which wouldn't be that bad. Honestly, it's a good spell. That's where it's limited. Other than that, run 2 Valhallas. This one lets you special summon 1 fairy monster as long as you control no other monster. It's once per turn. It's really good. There's a combo that I'll show. It's not really a combo, but more like a setup of sorts. And the 2 Twin Twister to finish the spells. Why Twin Twister and stuff? The interaction with Numeron is that your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards that turn. So, if they're playing control like Lich or something, they're gonna set all of their traps and then pass turn. So what you can do is in the end phase, before it's your turn, you can activate Twin Twister, discard a card, destroy 2 of their back row. They cannot respond to it. Helps you with advantage. You could change this for Cosmic Cyclone. You can do the same thing, obviously. But I don't know. I feel like Twin Twister is good enough to play. Of course, if you don't want to play that, you can add more hand reps. Or the Desires, which I would not strongly recommend unless you want to pop Numeron Calling to 3. And we only run 6 traps, so I'm just going to place them. It's 2 Thunder Canvas. This one, where in the battle step, you can banish your Weather Painter, return the monster to the hand. So that's the combo with a Kaiju. You tribute your opponent's monster with a Kaiju. You attack into it with a Weather Painter, activate the effect, return the Kaiju to their hand. Really good. 2, the Canvas. It's sad that it's only a rare, because it would shine really pretty. This one lets you special summon a Weather Painter from your deck, as long as your opponent has a monster. It's good. It comes up more like turn 3 than anything. But yeah, it's good to have. And I run the 2 Solemn Judgments. Since again, we are playing Numeron and stuff, when you shotgun activate the effect on draw phase on anything, they can freaking chalice you, they can ghost ogre you and stuff. If you just want to protect your stuff, you can just flip the Solemn Judgment. You're generally gonna win with that. You could probably bump it to 3. You know, as always, it's just a matter of ratios. That's gonna be it for the main deck. It's 40 cards as expected. Then moving to the extra deck, just as you expect, 2 number 1. Let me get that into frame. 2 number 2, 2 number 3, 1 number 4, the Sexel, and the Chaos Gate. I don't think I need to explain it. These are the monsters you can special summon. If you only open with your Numeron stuff, I would recommend only summoning 3 and then going to Sexel, since that's your 4th summon and you can get Nibiru. So yeah, not much to add there. The gate is really situational, but sometimes you like it. Other than that, we run 2 XYCs, which is Bamboozling, Goosey Shadow, and Livier. Bamboozling is good. All of your decks obviously level 3. All of your Weather Panthers. When your opponent activates the effect, you can make it each player draws 1 card. Since they're not gonna be able to activate their effects, or if you don't get your Numeron stuff up, it's a good sort of control. But yeah, and live here, you can special summon one of your banished monsters. It's not once per turn, so if you can somehow get 4 material support to get it, you can shotgun it twice to get back 2 of your weather painters for your link clamps and stuff, which is, not something that comes up, but good to have. Other than that, I run the one Cherubini. All of your deck is level 3. You can activate Cherubini's effect to actually get your Painter's Son to the graveyard and activate its effect to special summon itself. That's like the one good interaction it has, which is why I run 2 Painter's Sons instead of the one I like. It's a cool combo, but it doesn't come up often. You can cut if you want. You could probably add generic stuff like Phoenix Nightmare, which I'm not playing and stuff. I run the one Rainbow. I just feel like I just like him. If you can get him and your Weather Painters on board, you're gonna negate the hell out of everyone. The Mega Clops, this is not the Zodiac boss monster, it is now the Weather Painter boss monster. You just need 3 Link monsters, 3 XYCs monsters, which you get with your Numerons. Unaffected by card effects, so if you feel like you're gonna get Nibiru for sure, and you already went into your XYCs place, you can just link them off into Infinity Rock Fortress. It's not affected by card effects, therefore you will not be tributed by Nibiru. And just a flex spot, a Majestic Star Dragon. I place this in just some miraculous way. Your Metatron gets destroyed or anything. You can special summon it if your opponent activates an effect. That turn, whatever effect it is, you clear your whole board. It's amazing. You can change this for whatever the hell you feel like. I would recommend probably a Nightmare Phoenix or something, because you sometimes need a generic link through. If you have your Numeron wall or something like that, you got Ash, you got Baylord and stuff, and you can't get your monsters out of the board. So yeah, that's it for the extra deck. Again, it's not really a combo heavy deck, so I'm just gonna show a cute interaction with 3 cards. Just be like this, and like, where are thou? It's the casual weathery combo on Valhalla. Just activate Valhalla, special summon your Thunder from the hand, activate Thunder's effect, send Valhalla to the graveyard to activate a Snowy Canvas from the deck. Activate now Thunder effect that he gains from Weather Canvas, banish itself, so that you can search a Weather Painter Snow. At this point, you haven't used your normal summon, obviously. Normal summon the Painter Snow, activate its effect to set whatever trap you want. It can be either a canvas or a thunder. First command kind of going second. So let's just say that canvas. You go into canvas. You can attack, activate effect, banish itself, pop the card. Then main phase 2, you can just discard Numeron Wall and go into your XYC stuff to end up with the Utopic Saxel to make sure that your opponent doesn't play. It's weird, yes. You generally probably wanted to not normal summon the Snow in case you have the Numeron Wall, because it can mess your combo. Of course, if your opponent has no monsters, you will not summon it, but you'll still have the +1. So you just go into your Numeron Wall without special summon the normal summoning the Snow, since you can only special or normal summon a monster one time after you activate all of the Numeron stuff, which kind of sucks, but you'll win advantage little bit by little bit. This is more like a turn 3 deck, if that exists. But yeah, it's fun. It's annoying, both for Weather Painters, so we get better boss monsters and you don't have to play Numerons. And we need a field spell that lets you normal summon an extra guy and lets you play in your opponent's turn, or more than your turn. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If you have any recommendations, you can probably throw in a Dragoon in here or something like that, just to make the deck a little bit better. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.